Welcome back, friends, to Pilgrim Piper, your friend Pat here. Enjoying a very nice, quiet evening in my home library on this first Sunday of Advent. It was a good day. We got the Christmas tree all set up. We got all the lights and ornaments put on it. And we ended our day with going to Mass. And now as I sit here uh, doing an examination of conscience, trying to identify obstacles which may be hampering the life of grace that I'm trying to lead, want to lead. And so, I want to make adjustments that I may figure out I need to make so that when that glorious day gets here, um, it should be that much more wonderful. I don't know how else to say it. And I don't have a pipe in hand, but I have a pretty good substitute. Drinking some of this Bumbu Rum, and it is really good. If you enjoy rum and you haven't tried this one before, give it a shot. It's very nice aromas of caramel, a little bit of fruitiness, and you can taste those as well. It's a low proof, I think maybe 70 proof. Just really good. And I say that is the best rum I've ever had. Give me a second here and I'll grab the bottle, show you what it looks like. If you see it in the store somewhere, I think you would like it. Yeah, so like I said, just doing self-reflection, right? That's the only way we can become accountable, is doing our own reflections of that sort. No one can hold us accountable. That's kind of a fallacy. But anyways, Ron, I've been enjoying your videos with the journaling, and I have several journals. I have one that actually looks like a journal, and the other three or four are small notebooks, and um, I would have to hunt them down right now. I know there's three or four, and but I haven't journaled in quite a while. And you would have thought, with my granddaughter, and the challenges that she faced, I would have been journaling all this time, but maybe now is the time to start. And yeah, I think that's good for the soul as well. I think there's multiple benefits to journaling. And if anything, you can hopefully establish a trend. You can go back in time and see where you were, and hopefully uh, realize that maybe you're, you know, higher in a better place. Who knows? But yeah, thinking about a lot of different things. I know these YouTube rules are changing, and I don't know. I've already heard a couple channels have been wiped out. I'm not worried about that. If they wipe me out, they wipe me out, whatever. But still, in all, I've had a desire to, to do different kinds of videos. They may not always necessarily involve smoking a pipe. I'm, you know, how many different blends, can someone review? Or, I really don't do reviews. I just give you a few little nuggets about it that I find that I like, but there's people that are much more well versed than I to do those kinds of things. Yeah, so I'm thinking about other things to do and talk about. You know, this is quickly becoming one of my typical rambles here, where I'll start to go in circles and repeat myself, or lose my train of thought. So I ask your forgiveness for that again, and so far y'all have been a pretty forgiving bunch. So I appreciate that. Get another little sip of rum, that may help. I don't know. Yeah, but I would like to talk more about books I'm reading, or a little more faith related stuff, and just some more about hobbies as well. Um, I'm not ready to show you now because my room is a little bit of a disaster right now, but I fixed my record player. I've been having fun with that. It's one of these vintage looking 5-in-1 entertainment systems, and from the very start, I've had it about 6 years, and the record player never worked. And for some reason, a few nights ago, I made a decision. I said, either I'm going to figure out if I'm doing something wrong, as in if I don't know how to operate this thing, or I'm going to figure out if it's broken and I'm going to fix it. YouTube. I searched YouTube and watched one guy take his turntable off, and all this time the belt was not on. And I'll get into more of that, but it took me a little while. It took some finagling, but I got the belt put back on that record player, and I've been playing a bunch of old Cajun records that I had. And so just been having a good time with that. But I'll show you that in a few more days, maybe. Uh, thank you. Thank you all who have stuck with me. I haven't been very active the last couple weeks. Uh, One, I was at work, and then I just had a lot of things on my mind. Uh, discerning, and I've reached have reached a decision, and I'll share that with you when the time is appropriate. But just looking forward to living more free, hopefully with a more peaceful heart and soul and mind as well. So y'all y'all follow where I'm at without me saying. Thank you so much. I hope all of you are doing well, and we'll talk some more here later on this week for certain. And I'm gonna smoke a bowl. Since I've been back, I've smoked one bowl, but smoked probably 3 or 4 cigars already. And I think that's mainly just because the wind has been so strong that it would be hard to keep my pipe lit and under control. That cigar is not as big of a it's not as big of a challenge to keep it lit once you get it started. So, but yeah, okay. Pat realizes he's rambling and going in circles. So with that, I wish you all some really great peaceful days, and encourage you to do the slightest bit of service for someone. Um, we just never know, right? Just never know. Bien, merci, mes amis. Et, on va parler encore. Au revoir.